Hi guys, and welcome to another video of Creations by Suyin. This video is a video response creating the card for Gloria at Spyrorocks346 for her challenge. Now, for her challenge is, I uploaded a video earlier today that stated the credentials and what you needed in order to participate in the challenge. I'm doing the card section at this time, making the card, and this is going to be a thank you card for Eva. Eva was a lady who was so generous, and she sent Gloria a ton of goodies to make challenges and for her to give away to her subscribers. And I think Eva is an amazing woman for doing that, and Gloria is even a more amazing woman for having this challenge take place. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a card, and in the specifications that Gloria gave us, we need to create an A2 size card or larger, and that will be a thank you card for Eva. The card must contain the following: pattern paper, Cricut die cut or colored image, and must be completed on the inside and on the outside. Now that's going to be all for one entry. For two entries, we're going to do the video response on the challenge, which I've already done. And then for three entries, we're going to mail her the card, which I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I posted a haul the other day, a small haul from Michael's and Walmart. I forgot to mention I also went to Staples, but I mentioned it in the video. It was in the description that I forgot to mention it. And basically it was... I purchased these markers, the big market markers, and then I went to Michael's and I purchased this one Copic marker, and this is in the, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of the light. Well, this is the colorless blender. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try today to see if, you know, maybe they work. Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to compare it to because I don't own any other Copic markers except for the colorless blender. So since I don't own any of the Copics, I can't tell you if they're better or not. But this is my very first time trying to do this. And what I did is I went to a website called Whimsy Doodle, which is WHIMSIE Doodles. And they have some free images that you can print out. So I went ahead and I printed out. Let me see if she has a name. She probably does. Let's see. Mailed My Heart is what it's called. And here is my first attempt at coloring with markers. I'm not 100% sure that the lighting is any good. So let me try to bring her closer. I'm not 100% happy with the way she came out, but she came out pretty cute. So I went ahead and I colored her in, and I added this sentiment doesn't come with the image. So I went ahead and I added the sentiment, and I got my sentiment out of the My Pink Stamper Itty Bitty Licious. So I used thank you, and then I used sweetheart, which is, where is she? Sweetheart. So I put them together on my Martha Stewart block here. It's kind of like the Friskers block with the, that'll help you align. I got this one at Joann's and it was 40% off. So basically, here is the image that I'm going to be using today. I did do a Cricut cut also. So I have a colored image and a Cricut cut. I'll show you the Cricut cut now. So I just want to give you guys a closer look of my little girl here. She has little wings, and she has a heart in an envelope. So I stamped the thank you sweetheart on here. So I mean, I'm sure she still needs a lot of work, but I had a lot of fun creating her, and I guess that's the most important part. So I look forward to making more, doing more of the coloring. I always loved to color even when I was a little girl. As a matter of fact, I'm a grown woman and I own coloring books. So, alright, so let's go ahead and get started on putting this card together. Now, what I did was I went onto my Cricut. You know what? Before I do this, let me share with you guys the paper pad I'm using. It is the Me and My Big Ideas Mambi Sheets Baby Girl Stack. And I used, where is it? Right here. The stripe paper. And that's going to be my pattern paper to suffice for one of the requirements for the card. So what I did was I went onto my Cricut Craft Room and I went onto my Cricut Basic cartridge that comes included with the Cricut Craft Room, and I got my oval, and basically this is the oval. Alright, and I made this, I think it's 6, let's see, it's 6.5. Okay, so it's going to be 6.5 by 4.5. So it's 6.5 by 4.5, and what I did was I added 2 scallops. Okay, so I put 2 scallops like this. I put one on top of the other, and then I used the flip feature, and I dragged it over a little bit so that it would merge here, and I'm not merge, I'm sorry, weld. And I cut it so that I would have a shaped card. So this is going to be my base. Now what I did out of the pattern paper is I cut this at, let me see, 5.5. This is my pattern paper, and I ran it through my Cuttlebug using my Divine Swirls folder. Okay. So this is what we have. Now, let me go ahead and, I don't want to adhere this down flat, because what I'm going to do is, since her legs are a little bit flimsy, I don't want her legs to break or anything, so I'm going to lay her down flat on my pattern paper, and then I'm going to pop up the pattern paper. Okay, so let's go ahead and get her glued up. I'm sorry, you guys, for Herbie's conversations that she just loves having between 12:30 in the morning and 2 o'clock in the morning. Since most of us in my house are up, I live with my hubby, my sister, and her hubby. We're all night owls in this family, so we're all up at this time. And she just loves to talk, and I don't know. She calls herself Herbie. She plays peekaboo. She's really cute. She's a blue and gold macaw. Maybe one day I can post a video with her. Okay, so I added some ATG, and now I'm adding some of my Zig two-way glue. So let me bring this down here for a moment. I'm sorry if I'm not completely in the shot. Let me bring it up a little bit. I just want to make sure I have this as centered as possible. Right now, what she's doing is she's asking for food. She's like, So, that's what she does when she's hungry. Alright, so I've gone ahead and adhered my image to my cutout. I really do think she came out cute. I mean, to be my first time, like, I guess I have to get the highlighting points done better. But I'll work on it. I think it came out pretty cute. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to the front of our card. And not adhere it, I'm going to pop it up. Alright, so I'm going to use EK Success foam squares to pop up the scalloped oval. Oh my god, this bird is hilarious. Alright, so I don't think you can ever have too much. Let me open up another package here for a second. Almost took the whole... Alright, guys. So this is a pretty easy and simple card. Which is funny because in my series, I was going to create a thank you card. So I figured, you know what, let me just do it for the video response and I'll think of something else. I have a lot of ideas in my head. As a matter of fact, I have a notebook that I bought myself so that I could write down my ideas. Because sometimes it's the middle of the night and I can't sleep or I'm thinking and an idea will pop into my head. And I figured, you know what, if I have a notebook next to the bed, maybe I can write it down. So that's what I've been doing. Alright, so let me go ahead and try to adhere this as even as possible. No, she's saying no. We have to be careful what we say around her because she picks up everything. When we say no to the dogs, we're like, no. She'll go and she'll start telling the dogs off. It's hilarious. Alright, so here is my card. Alright, I think she's a little bit off to the left a little bit, but you know what? It'll be okay. Maybe I can add, I wonder if I have purple glitter paper. Well, I'll check. So let me go ahead and do the inside, but before I go ahead and adhere my circle, this one is cut out at 5 1/4. So before I adhere my scallop circle in the middle, on the inside of the card, I wanna put my stamp. So the stamp I'm gonna use today is from the Inkadinkado stamp set 97627, and the name is All Occasions, and I purchased this one at TJ Maxx for $1.49. And I was gonna use the big thank you, but since I already said thank you in the front of the card, I'm gonna put your special, because you have to be a special person to do what Eva did for Gloria. So since there are two special ladies, I figured that would be the perfect sentiment. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not 100% happy with Inkadinkado stamps. Some of them stamp blotchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Memento Tuxedo Black, but before I even try to stamp it on my card, I'm going to stamp it on this one that I cut out, and I cut it out wrong because I had forgot to flip my image. So bear with me, you guys, just 1 second. I just want to make sure that it stamps clear. See, it doesn't, I don't know. These stamps, I think they suck, to be honest with you. Look at this. It doesn't even... I'm going to try it one more time. If it looks terrible, I'll look for another sentiment. Yeah, this looks... I'm not going to put that on my card. Alright, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and... Oh, almost dropped my camera. Okay, I'm going to scoot you guys over here for a minute while I find another sentiment in my box. Bear with me, you guys, just 1 minute. I'm so sorry. I apologize. Let me see. I'll try to... Let me see. Okay. Let me leave that one out just in case. Let me see what I have here. My God, you guys. I apologize. Let's see. Let's see. Do I have, wait a minute, I may have. Where's mine here? like that one either. Oh my goodness. You guys. I can't believe this. I should have known that stamp set. You know what? Let me try something really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sometimes they say if you take like a nail file and buff your stamp a little bit, it may work. Honestly, I've never tried it. So let me try it now and see what happens. Actually, you know what? That's a lot better. Wow, that's a big difference. Alright, well, let me try it. What's the worst that can happen? I flip over my card and let me try to realign the camera. Okay, I think you guys can see there. Let me get all this stuff out of the way. Alright. Get this stuff out of the way. I'll put that back now. Let's try it. Wish me luck, guys. Let's see. So basically all I did was take a nail file and just file on top of it like a buffer, you know? So let's see. Let's hope it works. Alright, guys. Actually, I'm content with the way that came out. So it's stamped up here a little bit, but that's okay. I will add something there. Or, you know what? Let me try to stamp it again. Sorry, you guys. But, you know, sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. Sometimes you just got to do things a few times over and over. Alright. Let me try. Oh, I know what got dirty from this. So let me just, I guess I stamped my, my cushion from this, and that's what marked it. So let's hope that it won't do it again. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Actually, I'm very happy with how that came out. You're special. Perfect. So now I know. Just buff with a nail file on top of your stamp, and it really does make a big difference. I mean, look at, this is with it filed and this is without it. This was the first one and the second one. I don't know if you can tell in detail how blotchy that looks, but look at that one, how good. So I guess it does work. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this down. Okay, so let me add some ATG to the back of this. Okay. Alright guys, we're almost finished. Perfect. Alright. So this is the inside of my card. Okay, so what I think I'm gonna do is, for the little girl's bow, I used a pearl from this pack right here that I purchased at Michael's. And it's just rhinestones and pearl gems. Okay. So let me just check one thing very quickly. I want to see if by any chance I have any. I do. Some purple glitter paper. And I'm going to punch out a few hearts. Let's do about 5 and we'll see how that goes. Oh my god, it's actually a perfect touch, and I might add some on the inside too. Let's see. Perfect. Alright. Where is my... Oh, you know what? I'll use this. I'll use my Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive. Just add a small dot. Small amount goes a long way. Alright guys, we're almost done. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial for Aisho's challenge. I'm sorry, not Aisho. For Gloria at Spyrorocks. I was just thinking of Aisho. Alright. Look guys, I think those little hearts made a big difference, and she has a heart in her envelope. Now let me add some on the inside too. Oh, that was a lot. I'll share some with this. Perfect. So I'll put one there, and the other one here. Okay, and if some spills out guys, don't worry. The good thing about this adhesive is it dries clear. I love it. Alright guys, so here's my card for Gloria at Spyrorocks346 challenge. And it's the thank you card for Eva. And Gloria, I hope you like the card, girl. I was thinking of you when I was making it. So here you guys go. This is my card. The front. Thank you, sweetheart. The glittery purple hearts. And here's the inside of my card. Okay. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys enjoyed the card. And if you have any questions or anything that you guys need clarification on, please feel free to comment below. You can excuse me, you can also leave me your comments below. I love to hear from you guys and your thoughts on my cards and my creations. Thank you again for joining me, for subscribing me, and for all the love you guys give me. Have a great evening, guys.